For years, Navy Days were an annual part of local life, with thousands of visitors flocking to the area to view the majesty of the English fleet. But with a reduction in the armed services, the event was put on hold, until now. And by the look of the thousands of people who have arrived to be ferried between the two bases, there is no lack of interest. The naval dockyard, which dates back to Henry VIII, together with the naval base, occupy a vast area, with many jetties, basins, dry docks, workshops and storehouses to accommodate the Navy's needs. The first of the ships in port is the Libertad. Built in Argentina at Rio Santiago in 1963, she holds the record for the fastest crossing of the North Atlantic by a square rigger, set in the 1970s, and is currently used as a sail training ship. This is a three-masted barkentine Iskra, built in 1962, belonging to the Polish Navy. Astern of her is the Malcolm Miller, one of our own sail training ships. Just arriving for the festival is the Matthew, an exact replica of the original, which sailed across the North Atlantic 300 years ago. We are now passing the King's Stairs jetty. The steps would have been used by Nelson and his officers on the way to the Battle of Trafalgar, and you can see the officers' sleeping quarters as we pass by the rear of HMS Victory. Approaching the stern of HMS Invincible, the first thing we see is one of her 3 goalkeeper guns. At 20,000 tons in weight, you can see how we are dwarfed by her as we motor past her stern. She is capable of carrying up to 8 Harrier jump jets and 10 Sea King helicopters, and one of each is on display to the public. This is HMS Ark Royal. As we move along her flight deck and come towards her bow, you will notice that it slopes upward at an angle of 12 degrees. Known as the ski jump, it was designed to enable the Harriers to take off like conventional aircraft. An unusual visitor to Portsmouth is the guided missile frigate HMS London. Armed with Exocet and Seawolf systems, she carries a crew of 250 and a Lynx helicopter. In the distance we can see the walls of Porchester Castle. Built by the Romans in the 4th century, it was originally called Portus Magnus. Later added to by the Anglo-Saxons, you can see a fine example of their work in St. Mary's Church within the walls.